Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else on the spectrum of life. I am playing a bit of MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. Arrived today in the post for my PlayStation 5. I'm not sure what to think of it because, in principle, I love it. It's a great game, except for one catastrophic flaw. Yeah, there's some minor graphical pop-in and a few, the controls are a little bit strange, but it's not that difficult to get used to them. The big problem with this game is that it is so fucking difficult. There's no easy mode that you can select from the menu or anything. So, I've only just finished the tutorial, right? And there's just nothing I can do. I just die all the fucking time because you start off with absolutely crap mechs and shit pilots who haven't got a clue what they're doing. Alright, so you're just constantly struggling. So I assume that once I build up my operation and I'll get, better pilots, better gear, better weapons, it'll become easier, but that's kind of counter to how a game is supposed to work. Yeah? The idea is that you're supposed to ease in, and then as you get better, it ramps up the challenge to compensate for your now heightened skill, not beat you over the head with a stick until you suddenly decide you have a stick-proof head. It's like, I don't know what they were thinking with the difficulty level here. At least patch in an easy mode option. I'm not a PC player. I don't even own a gaming PC. I have a laptop, which is mostly used for writing. So, I've never been into PC gaming, which is where the majority of the MechWarrior series has been. It's a big sort of PC-only thing most of the time. So, I'm not familiar with this series. So, look, I'm not saying everything has to be made super easy to allow for everyone to get in. I mean, at the end of the day, if you buy a Dark Souls game, you knew what you were getting into, but there's no warning on this that, this is for expert PC gaming master race types. It's also revealed that I really shouldn't be trusted under any circumstances with any sort of customization system in games, because I was so tired of my mech taking an absurd amount of damage and costing me a fuckload of money in every single fight just to keep it up and running and glue its legs back on and touch up the paintwork, that I painted it bright pink and renamed it the Commander Fabulous. Because I'm a dickhead. Also named that Warhound, because let's be honest, that is just a Warhammer 40k Warhound Titan. Who the fuck are you kidding? So, well, let's try to take on this mission regardless. I've got 2 AI companions with me, and they do quite a good job, to be fair, but there's also times where you, take a direct critical hit to the cockpit and it just fucking murders you instantly. And I don't know how you're supposed to stop that happening. And it's really obnoxious. So, I'm trying to save money so I can buy better gear, but that ain't happening. So anyway, he can take Jetty, you can take Warhound. I will be piloting the Commander Fabulous because it has the biggest gun. It's the only fucking reason. So I'll show you what I mean. This is probably going to go really, really badly. I don't know if this was designed for co-op or something.
Somewhere on this world. General locations have been added to your map. I will update you once we have eyes on the objective.
Right, let's see, they can take out turrets easily enough, but if an enemy mech comes in on this, we're fucked. Completely. It's even if you're getting constant headshots, it just doesn't seem to make much difference with the starting weapons. And if you're supposed to be able to buy better weapons from somewhere, I don't know where, because I checked all the markets and all they sell is the same crap I've already got, so If anything, what they were selling is worse than I have, so what am I supposed to do? On the plus side, it seems like there's plenty of stuff to steal in this mission, so steal away.
Target acquired.
Oh, by the way, apologies if you can hear an echo in the gameplay. Basically, the mic on this controller is a little hypersensitive, and the end result is that it's picking up the noise from the TV. These missiles are fucking useless. I don't know why I bother. That's that little bitch bag defeated. That's a start. Rockets away. Probably best not to blow up an oil pipeline when I'm 3 feet away from it, but hey, what do I know? Uh-oh. See, if it's just a little dot on the map, I can probably handle it, because those guys are nice and easy. They're just like Scorpion light tanks or turrets or something, but any sign of an enemy mech, and it's just, even if we outnumber it 3-1, it'll butcher us. And I'm getting on okay with the controls. I've pretty much adapted to them. What the hell? Oh yeah, by the way, this game will absolutely condition you to fucking hate helicopters because they spawn in at high altitude, you're never going to see them, and they'll always get a cheap shot off on you. They're absolute bastards and I hate them. Oh shit, these guys have got a signal jammer. Well, get the fuck out of my way! Thankfully, friendly fire doesn't seem to do much. I mean, I shot him in the back with my biggest gun and it doesn't seem to have done anything. Alright, well that's one target down, which is that one. Alright. We continue. See what I mean? Fucking thing just comes in and sucker punches you. The good news is that, you know, Warhound will occasionally kill something. The other mech is just way too small. It's basically just there to distract the target, to be perfectly honest with you. All things considered, this is going well so far, but like I said, the minute an enemy mech shows up, I'm knackered. Or if my leg gets blown off or something, it's like you can die so many ways in this game. So many ways. So I was playing a mission like 20 minutes ago before I started recording, and I was doing really fantastic, and then all of a sudden I just died. Like, completely, like 2 seconds, like out of no. Oh, Jesus, that was a good shot. She just took out that entire pipeline, so... Well, excuse the fuck out of me. See, that's just done pretty massive damage to my cockpit. The thing is that you don't really have all that much control over where the enemies hit you. So, like, they seem to be like crack shots at hitting your torso and your cockpit. Yeah, it's like whatever will screw you over most seems to happen. And again, I'm sure this is fixed later on with, like, I don't know, like shields for your mech or something, but when you first start, you can't do shit about it. And I've played games with a rough difficulty curve before. You know, the entire Souls series springs immediately to mind. I mean, you get good or you get dead. But I can't say that I'm a fan of that sort of thing. This whole throw you in at the deep end, figure it out, bitch sort of thing. Especially that this game does have a tutorial. You know, which, FYI, the last mission of the tutorial before it lets you recruit that pilot Freeman, who's currently piloting, I believe, Warhound. It's like, it drops you into a fight against 2 enemy mechs, and they just absolutely double team you and annihilate you. It's like, you should never die in a tutorial mission. That is some bullshit. So what does that teach me about the game, other than I want to yeet it into the sea? I don't think I won't do it either, because I've done that before. Like, I have straight up ripped games out of my PlayStation and thrown them at the fucking wall before. What was the last one that suffered that fate? Need for Speed The Run on PS3. Basically, the AI was so bullshit with its rubber banding. Like, I've been winning a race for like 20 straight minutes. This huge cross-country race. And then at the last 2 seconds, she just goes, oh, I'm just going to basically teleport to the finish line. Fuck you. It's like, well, what was the point in getting good at this game then? Alright, here we go. Destroy the fuel silos. Can't get the angle from here. Unless I shoot through the wall, but I don't think my cannon's strong enough. And again, that just cropped up out of fucking nowhere.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Yeah, you see that big triangle there? That indicates that it's an enemy mech. Now, that's only an urban mech. They're not particularly strong, but again, the AI is bullshit.
Target destroyed. Commander, enemy dropship coming in right on top of you. All objectives destroyed. We're inbound on marked evac point. Get here as quickly as you can.
So look at this, I'm moving at the best speed I've got. See, all the tutorials I watched just said, you know, move faster, basically. Just keep moving at full speed at all times. This is by full speed. And bear in mind, this is the strongest mech you start with. And I've tried it with Jetty, the smaller one, and it makes no difference. I figured that if I was in the smaller mech, I could move faster and dodge shots, but no, they just lock onto you. And like, if you're going to do that, it's like, that's later in the game stuff, not, you know, when I've only been playing for like an hour. Oh, Christ, here we go. Fire all! Where is he? Okay, so why did he die like really fucking easy? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, mech just exploded in my face. I'm assuming that's going to cost me some money to fix. That's my bad, I'm not a very good pilot. At least, not a mech. Put me in a plane, whether it's a digital plane or a real one, I'm actually not that bad. So, that's, I don't have a plane, I have a mech. So, just got to do the best we can. One thing I have figured out, you don't get paid by the enemy unit, you get paid by completion of objectives, so, like, if the exit point is spawned, just fucking gun it for it. There's no reason to stick around. You're just gonna end up taking more damage. It's like, yeah, if you beat enemy mechs, yeah, and you can salvage them. But the thing is that this early in the game, I'm allowed to claim like 3 points worth of salvage. An enemy mech is like 18. So, like, I'm not allowed them.
Let's go home.
I wouldn't have minded being out of it.
Beginning recovery now.
Well, there we go. Mission accomplished. I actually work. You see, that's the point. I'm here bitching about the difficulty, and then the next mission I go on is inexplicably a piece of piss. I'm not sure what happened there, to be honest. I think the game knows it's being recorded, and it's like, well, fuck you. I'm going to make you look the fool. Well, fuck you, game. You see, I could claim this mech here, even though I've completely fucking destroyed it. Like, even in this piss-poor state, and that is a weak mech. Like, that is nothing special, right? That's 10 points of salvage. I'm only allowed 3, unless I negotiate for extra. I actually came in under my insurance cost for a change. That was nice. See, normally I you negotiate your contract at the start of each mission, and I usually just go straight for money, but I've started putting an extra point into insurance. And normally it makes no difference, because like I'll have insurance coverage for about 500,000 credits, but I'll take like 1.2 million credits worth of damage. But this time, damage coverage was 400 grand, and I only took 137 grand's worth of damage. Still effort. I've got to repair shit, but they didn't scuff the paintwork too bad this time. So the thing is, none of this salvage is really worth a damn. The only thing that's of any value is the robot, but I can't afford it, so I guess just claim a bunch of these just because they're the highest value. So there you go. That's all I can do. Still an extra 250,000 worth of credits, but you know. Right. Total damage is 137 grand. Total payout 929 grand. We made a fairly solid profit on the day. So, and by the looks of it, Jetty and Warhound didn't actually take all that much damage. Only Commander Fabulous got a beating on this one. Let's see how long the repairs are going to take. Yeah, you see, I got a bit broken. Repair mech, 15 days and 100 grand. Fuck's sake. Right here, War mech. Only 26k, that's actually pretty cheap. Jetty, 36k in a week. So I can't take any more missions for a little bit because all my mechs are in the repair bay, and this one, despite the fact that I have equipped it with machine gun ammo, it's constantly telling me I don't have any ammo for my machine guns. So I'm like, well, what do you want me to do about it? Right, since I can't take any more contracts, I may as well skip a couple of events until the refits are done. Say again. No valid ammo. Like, well, yeah, there is. Look, it's carrying machine gun ammo. It's right fucking there. I don't get what you want from me here. Is this a glitch? Is it broken? I don't know what's going on. Maybe the guns were broken or something? I don't know, but that seems to have fixed them, even though it cost me 36 fucking grand. And equip it with dual flamers. So that is the scout ship fixed. I guess we need a name for it now. That'll cost me 10 grand to install all that crap and 11 days. And it needs a better paint job than this garbage. No, we're not painting it to look like the fucking American flag. Let's see. You know, that's as good as any. Oh, by the way, you can rename them by doing this. Nobody seemed to notice this on the forums until somebody pointed it out. There's a big button at the bottom of the screen that said an edit mech name. I shall call you Stompy. Yeah, Stompy the mech. Right, so Stompy's in for repairs. I hate how it doesn't change their designation in the menu, though. It's like it does it in their profile. You can see, you know, Commander Fabulous here, but it still says CN9-A, which is its mech designation. But at least he's looking fabulous. What contracts are available? So I hate defense contracts. Fucking hate them. Because the enemy doesn't pay any attention to you. They just constantly go after the objective. So you've got to take things out so fast, and this early in the game, you just don't have the gear to do it. And assassination missions mean you're guaranteed to fight at least one powerful mech. That's essentially a boss fight, as far as I can tell. Is there anything on the star map that's better? Anything local? Bear in mind I have to spend fuel on this crap. Say defense contract, assassination. Oh, there's 2 raids there. That might be good. Even if it cost me 150 fucking grand to get there, and it will take me a month. Multi-mission operation, Warzone contract. What's over here? I like demolition contracts because that's literally just blow up everything you can see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can handle that. I suppose we better stay where we are for the time being. Endure and survive. Well, that's it from MechWarrior 5 for the time being. I still maintain this game has a problem with bullshit difficulty in the most obtuse start in the history of gaming. It's like, I've not felt this confused since the first time I ever played Demon's Souls way back on the PS3. Like, not even the PS5 version, the original PS3 version. Of course, that was the first of its kind, pretty much. So, you know, you go out, you fight the big asylum demon or whatever it was called. I can't even remember, despite the fact I fought it like a week ago on the remake. And yeah, it just immediately clats you into the floor and kills you in one hit, and you're just like, oh, well, fuck me for buying a new game then. You switch it off and give up. You don't realise that you're supposed to lose that fight. So, I say it's not bad. I will say this game is definitely worth what I paid for it, because I bought this from the game collection, and I paid £7.50 for it. So, quite frankly, at that price, who gives it? Even if I only play it for a couple of days, get bored and wander off, it's like, it was £7.50. Who gives a shit? It's like if I'd have paid like 60 quid for this, I'd be annoyed. But yeah, it's worth what I got it for. So that's it from me. I'm going to see about refitting my mechs and doing a bunch of other stuff, and then we'll see what happens. Why does the screen keep doing that? I don't know if the video caught that, but it like glitched out or something. I don't know if that's supposed to be like part of the display or if my PS5's having problems. I really hope not. I've only had the fucking thing a week. Well, we'll see. Until then, that is it from the adventures of Commander Fabulous here. This is lurid pink paint job, because why not? I can't wait to see what some of the better mechs look like, because, you know, that's still a pretty formidable looking mech at the end of the day. It annoys me that it appears to have a shield on its left arm, but it doesn't do anything. It's like, can't I take it off? It doesn't let me. It says I've got nothing in that slot, so it's like, well, let me give him a gun then. I guess we'll figure it out. But that's it from me. Evil Pikachu out.